piece, wanna see some more. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Sugar little piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Sugar little piece, wanna see some more. See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face? In my face, in my face, in my face, in my face. That's how still gonna keep the torch. Sugar little piece, wanna see some more.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Murray from the pistol. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He breaks the tackle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
He takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That one gains 7. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Back to the air, Murray. That one finds Xavier Worthy. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Daniels off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Sending a receiver left. Second down and 10. Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Up from the secondary, and is Rake Straw on the tackle. 1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Benson on 1st and 10. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Up from the secondary, and is Rake Straw on the tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and short, Daniels. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Touchdown! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. We're a quarter. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
On 2nd and 10 now. Daniels rolling left, buying some time. This is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He throws a bullet down the... Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Rasul Douglas picks it off. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago. Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Daniels now. Forced out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
He rolls to his right. Pushing for the end zone. He holds the football. It's not loose. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Daniels coming back after that pick. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We give on 2nd to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They send a man in motion. Staying on the ground with Benson. Jukes one defender. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Again, Daniels to the air. He connects downfield on 4. And he's in. Touchdown. The Monarchs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Daniels to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Monarchs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10. Reels it in. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The 22 points. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. It's reeled in by Benson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Daniels throwing on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring out 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Daniels to throw on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, and that's their first. Daniels on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for Daniels. Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Murray. Headed out right. Has the open man downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. The touchdown. So the Lions giving it another go, trying for 2 once more. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Kittle brings it in. And he'll get it up to the 27. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. 2nd and 3 now. From the 27, able to get it to Benson. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And he makes the Husk go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Caught by his back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Play action now, Murray. And that's caught. Great call, even if the points weren't needed. The lead swells by another 2. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. 35 on the pickup. And it sets up first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the eye. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They got their own fumble. And the Monarchs are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half.
Monarchs 27.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has it downfield, working left. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Benson's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and short, Daniels. He has the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Again, Daniels to the air. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Monarchs 35.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Murray from the pistol. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Now Murray on the play fake. Big gain downfield. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They get 35 out of that one. And that gives the Lions the 1st. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Connects on the crosser. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Fryer meet there to bring it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Back to the air, Murray. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's that Lions offense lining up to try for 2 once again.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. On first down, here's Daniels. This reeled in by Benson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
A gain of 16 yards.
First down from the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And in for the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
43.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's trying to push the field. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Monarchs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Completed left side to Thomas. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Monarchs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
65. Monarchs 51.
Three quarters in the books from this one. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff.
Monarchs 51.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Caught by Freiermuth. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Murray on 3rd down. Pass taken in by Freiermuth.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They snap it to Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. On target to Worthy. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Daniels on 1st down. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Second and 3 now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down. Throwing now, Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Rolling left, buying some time. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Lions take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Man in motion here. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. From the gun, it's Murray. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Daniels. Vacates quickly left side. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Daniels now. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they'll have 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's in. Touchdown. The Monarchs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. He's throwing for it. Buying some time right. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Motioning him from the slot right. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand.
He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's caught for the 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
One final shot here.